Here we go. Welcome everyone to the Real Walking Cast, episode 34. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212. We have a new Walking Dead fan, Gloria. What's up, Gloria?
Hey, everybody.
She got into it finally. All right. What happened? How did you get into it?
Okay, I was visiting my sister, babysitting my niece and nephew. She was away for, work, and for a week, for 5 days, while being at their house. Every day after school, the kids, after they don't do their homework, they watch a show, DVD, movies. Well, the first day after school, my nephew Scotty brought in season 1 of The Walking Dead. And
Okay.
I'm like, well, because I don't like any gory, scary movies,
Right.
really. I mean, Jaws is the worst I watch. That's gory and bloody.
Wow.
I definitely don't like zombies. I like vampires, but not zombies.
Okay.
But my dad's been wanting to watch it. I was over there. My dad was visiting, and he wanted to see an episode with them. I went into the other room and watched another movie with my niece to kind of get away from it. Well, I couldn't get away from it this time. So my nephew, he put it in. I'm like, please don't, please, because I don't want to watch it. But he put it in. He begged. He had this little sad face, him and my niece. So I'm like, okay, fine, put it in. I'll just ignore it. Well,
Right.
I didn't ignore it. Because part of me, curiosity. So I watched it.
Right.
The first episode, pilot. I got into the story. Not the zombie parts. I don't like those parts. But
Right.
that's part of the story. Of course, right. My heart races and stuff at those parts. But the story of the characters, but during this story, this show, is interesting, and I got invested in the story, the whole story.
Rick.
I've only watched season 1 and 2, and one episode of season 3, the first episode of season 3, when they go to the prison.
Right.
But so I'm not gonna. I don't know what happens after that.
Okay. Now.
Just know, yeah. Because I told Scotty and them wanted to tell me some stuff in the future, and I said, "Oh, don't spoil it for me." I'm actually gonna start watching it with my dad. He needs to catch up. I'm gonna have him watch.
Who's your favorite character?
Huh? Yeah. What? What did you say, Jeff?
Favorite character.
Oh, okay. Okay. Favorite character is Glenn.
Okay.
Glenn, and then my second favorite is Rick, of course.
Okay.
I like Lori after him, and then Maggie because of Glenn. Carl, and then after that,
Daryl.
it's all mixed up. Oh, I like Carol, and stuff.
Daryl.
Not so much. I don't like that he's got a little
You don't
bit
like
of a.
Daryl?
I like him a little, a tiny bit. I'll tell you why in a minute.
Okay.
You ain't got to go back against that wall thing.
No, I don't. And God, this is a really good job. But yeah, and so I don't like Daryl that much. But there is a reason. The dirty mouth sometimes he cusses and
I
things
see.
like. And I don't like that very much. I mean, it's a turn off.
Right.
But there's a reason why
Okay.
I kind of still like his character a little, and it's because
Okay.
I like his relationship with Carol. I like how he was so wanting to help find Sophia and everything. I love that. And
Tell me that wasn't a great episode.
yeah. But my favorite ship in there, and yes, I'm a shipper. I'm a type of person that likes to ship couples and stuff. So I definitely notice the couples and stuff. So my favorite ship, of course, since Glenn's my favorite, and not just from that reason, but also because I like shipping and I like couples that are cute. Glenn and Maggie, I love them.
Right.
And then Rick
Yeah.
and Laura. Now my least
Right.
favorite character, Shane.
Yes.
Can't stand him.
Okay.
Couldn't stand him.
That was
from
interesting, though.
So glad he was turned, because he was one character. I didn't care if he got killed and stuff. And I was shocked about that it was Rick that finished them off, that killed them and everything. I actually understood about the whole, thankfully, before it actually was revealed, about if any of them die, because they have the infection. If any of them die, they turn. Because my nephew let it slip. I'm like, thanks a lot.
Okay.
But he told me what Dr. Jenner told him. And I'm like, okay. So when he died, I knew, and the guy, Randall, that he killed, I understood about why they were not bit and had turned. But my favorite place they were, the farm. I loved the farm.
Oh, that was my favorite place.
Yes, it was my favorite place.
Absolutely.
Because they didn't have to have, wood up on their windows. They didn't have to worry about being woken up in the middle of the night and everything for, like, with an attack and all that. I hated the little camp out. I was so upset when Amy died. I felt so terrible for her, and then she turned. I hated that ambush they got, It was terrible to see them get tore up.
Oh, the farm burned down and all that.
Oh, that was
bad.
Oh, and Sophia, when Sophia walked out of that barn.
That was like the craziest episode.
Yes, I so cried. I was like, no, Sophia, no. It's so weird to see characters that you've seen as alive turn into them and see them how different they are.
Right.
Like, with Amy, it was kind of hard because it didn't show her as one for very long. Same thing with Shane. But Shane, he didn't look that much different. Just his eyes cloudy, that's about it.
What about when Dale got, eaten in his stomach?
No! I cried at that because Dale, I loved how he was always the voice of reason. He was always the one that was that had the moral code. Besides, Maggie's father, he had it too, to some extent, but he kind of got broken after
Herschel.
Herschel.
Yeah, he's great.
He got kind of lost that after they killed all the zombies that's in the barn. He kind of lost that moral part of him because he went to go drink.
Right.
But I loved how he gave Glenn the pocket watch.
Yes, I like that too.
He's accepted.
Well, Andrea, how she, what happened at the end when she got separated from him?
Yeah. But because I've seen, like, articles in the magazines, and I've seen, like, on AMC, I've seen, like, previews of it.
Right.
So I know about that one. I keep forgetting her name, but that one with the dreadlock that had the two
Michonne.
zombies that were, I can't even say her name. But I've always seen her in articles and pictures and stuff, and that she's very heroic and she's like Shetty, or kind of, that kind of thing. So I was really wondering when she was going to come into the show, because I only got up to, so I've seen only one part of her so far. That's in the first episode of 3, and she is really like, wow. That one little brief moment you see her in the end of the season 2. Where you see the shadow of her lips and stuff. I thought, oh, here she comes. And then in season 3, the first episode, she was like a lot more, with Andrea being sick and everything. Andrea,
right.
Now Andrea, I kind of go back and forth with her. I like her, I don't like her. I like her, I don't like her. Because sometimes she's sweet and like helping, Lori because she was pregnant and everything, and being, upset with.
People usually like that with her.
Yeah, and then
back and forth.
She gets, like, really annoying, and like when she had that little fling with Shane, and like, okay.
That was sick, right? That was pretty intense.
My nephew warned me of that, and I'm like, yeah. Now, Carl, I adore. He is so precious. I just, but there were times when I was like, oh, come on.
Right. See, I think one of the challenges is going to be how many times do they call out Carl in, like, all the seasons? Like, if you add it up, he's like, Carl, like, Rick is like screaming, or Lori, or everybody's like screaming Carl. That's like the funniest thing.
Yeah, they do that a lot. I noticed that.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see.
You got to watch season 3. You got to watch season 3 and season 4.
Yeah, I do. I want to try to catch up with the next season.
Yeah,
June.
the new
I
season's
can't wait to say.
this in a week.
Yeah, huh?
Do
When
you
is it?
have it? Do you have season 3 and season 4?
Not yet.
Next week,
I'm gonna rent them.
next Sunday, I think. Yeah,
Oh, that's when they start season 5. Ah,
yeah,
yeah. I can't wait to see the baby. I mean, I know it's coming up soon because my niece and nephew said it's in season 3.
yeah.
Um, and so, and obviously, because she in the first episode, she's like really big, so she's coming up.
Right.
Oh, I was shocked when Herschel got bit and they cut off his leg. I was
That
like,
was
oh my
crazy,
goodness,
right?
that was crazy. And
Um,
I like the farm way better than I do the prison, but the prison seemed more secure because there's like the fence and everything, the fences and everything that's bigger and everything. I hated I mean not guards, but the prisoners that were in there that were bugging
mhm.
them when they first got in and everything. Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Actually, I,
Carl went off on his own to get supplies. She got so mad at him. I was like, why? You didn't take anyone. They got attacked. Herschel got attacked, and it was just with all of us. And he went off on his own and found.
they have a Walking Dead scratch off now. I got that the other day.
Wow.
Sharon's mom got me the Walking Dead scratch off. It was so cool. But I lost, but I get more. They have the scratch off. That's funny. Yeah, you got to watch season 3 and season 4 definitely, and try
Yeah.
to get caught up. Yeah.
About Shane.
Yeah,
I was the one reason why I mean, obviously it's because he he always wanted to try to. He thought that he was better for Glory than Rick, and that he was a better
right.
father than Rick. Rick is way better, even though yes, I agree that he was always going off.
Rick's the man. Rick's the man.
Yeah, Rick's the man. I love Rick's character.
The day that they kill him off is the last day I watch Walking Dead because that's the way I like the show. Like he's the lead.
Yeah.
That's it.
He's actually really close
So
to.
if he dies, I'm not watching him.
Yeah, I mean Rick is like
He's
right
right.
up there with Glenn. I mean Glenn is like the favorite, but then Rick is always battling for number 1, like always bumping into Glenn. Am I like
Right.
because he's really
He's
great.
always he's my favorite.
And I just like how he has a good accent, American accent, even though I found out by my niece and nephew that he's British. So I'm like, wow,
Yeah,
that's
he is.
because he's
Pretty
got
interesting.
country sounding like really
Yeah,
good American accent. I love that, and I love how he's like
I know.
really. He's got that, stuff, hair, all that.
He keeps growing. He keeps growing every season. He keeps getting deeper or darker, like bigger.
Yeah, definitely for the ships, it's definitely Glenn and Maggie, Rick and Lori, and Carol and Daryl. So that's the reason why the only thing that makes me like Daryl is how he was wanting to help find Sophia. And he was so caring about gave Carol that flower that meant like hope, gave hope and stuff. And
Right.
I like that. But I mean, I
Yeah.
don't like how him and his brother Merle, very cussing guys. They like to cuss.
Right.
But other than and I hate it when they in the first season, I think it was. Yeah, it was in the first season because it was when Rick first went into Atlanta and saw that was overrun, and Glenn saved his life by getting him into the department store. And when they had to cover themselves in the zombie smell,
Right.
that
was
every
crazy,
time they had a lot of gunk and a lot of the gore stuff, I dry heaved every time. Well, seriously, I can't take it. Oh my
Yeah.
god! But other than the zombie
That's pretty.
part,
I love what they do.
I'm invested in the story. I'm invested in the story, so I'm gonna keep watching because I want to find out what happens with
Good.
everything. I
Good.
can't wait
And
to
we're gonna have.
see the baby.
Yes.
My niece told me that they name her Judith. That's a cute name, and I believe
Yes.
that she is Rick because they did after he came back too. So and also my niece said she thinks it's Rick too because she has lighter hair. My sister even when she came back, we were talking about it. She said she thinks it's Rick's also because the baby has lighter hair than because I mean yeah, Rick's is a little dark, but it's not as dark as Shane.
Right.
And then, of course, Lori's is, I mean, hers is like brown. Rick's is brown, but a dark brown. And then I think Shane's looked kind of really dark, almost black. So it's like, and then and then
Right.
Carl's is like brown. So
Right.
it's more likely that she was ripped. So,
I think so. I
so,
think
I,
so.
so yes, I know it's a girl. I spoiled that by saying they name it Judith, but I can't wait to see the baby.
Yeah. So as soon as you're done watching it,
Yeah.
season 3, we'll do an update with you on here.
Yeah.
We're going to be doing a massive launch next Sunday to talk about the upcoming season. That's going to start next week. I can't wait. And that's it. Welcome aboard to the new podcast show.
Yeah.
Well, for you it's new, but for us it's been around for a little while.
Yeah.
So, I know. And it's funny because like Carolyn does it,
I can't wait to see
Annette's on here.
I can't wait to
Everybody's
see
on.
what happens
Yeah.
on the show. I can't wait to see about Lynn and Maggie, what happens more so with them. I mean,
Yes. Now I saw Annabelle movie,
oh, yeah.
and I will have to save it for the horror cast.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right, guys, that's it. We got our new member for the Walking Cast, and take care. Bye for now.